wanna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when
All right, it is round 2, and I was not planning on filming this, but per so many of your requests from our last video, we're going to film this. I do have an extra helper today. Luke is here to partake in the fun. Now, the last video that we did shoot, I did not think it was gonna go down the way that it did. So this time we are a little bit more forewarned, but I'm sure all of you are interested in to see how Kenya's science experiment ended after another week. For those of you that missed episode number 1, it is linked down below. And I will show you my 2 helpers and my cameraman today.
We're prepared for anything that this hot dog will throw at us.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
You volunteered.
Okay, I am not very excited about this, but I'm very glad that I come with some personal protective equipment, namely a mask to block the odors. After editing that video, that last video, I think I almost gagged just editing it, so here we go. Let's do this. Oh, and I just might have a trick up my sleeve for this particular episode. I'm gonna make it a little bit harder.
What?
Lincoln, do you want to be a part of this?
You're smart, Lincoln. Alright, so we're about to open up hot dog number 1. That was number 2 in worst smelling objects that we opened up. What's behind door number 5? Alright, so what's behind door number 1? Let's see. Do you have your mask on? Why don't you have your mask on?
I do not have my mask on. I feel like I need to at least attempt to do this without a mask on, since these two did it without a mask on.
I am scarred for life.
Wish me luck!
It's starting to grow things now. Oh.
Alright, what do we got?
Slime.
Do you smell anything?
No desiccant, and yes, I smell something.
I don't smell it, and I don't even have a mask on.
Smell a very bad hot dog. Don't hurt it.
Oh!
Oh, I do smell it. Oh, that's bad.
That is gross. Oh, it's decompressing.
Why aren't you?
Because you're more of a lady than I am.
Oh my gosh, Luke.
Oh, that other one's gonna smell bad if this smells that bad.
I can't get it out.
Oh gosh, it just disintegrates.
Oh. 1.4 ounces.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
You can't even smell it, can you?
I can smell fresh hot dog.
Yeah.
I need Vicks. Let me, I'm gonna go get some essential oil really quick.
In diameter and length. Where's the... Ooh.
Why did you pick this experiment, Kenya?
I don't know. I didn't think it would be that bad.
Really?
I have goo on my...
Ew.
Oh.
Lincoln!
Get down here.
He said nope. He knows what's going on down here. He
Okay.
doesn't want any part of it.
Do we have a fan?
Oh, I'm just gonna whiff of that.
I'm helping here because it's falling apart.
Oh.
It's like mush.
You know, it helps when you don't look at it. It's really gross. So I'm in the laundry room right now because what's going on over there is horrible. It's the look of it. I got a little bit of the smell. The smell wasn't too bad, but it's just disintegrating. It's so gross. Wait, Lincoln, come here.
You thought this was gonna be bad. Just...
Okay.
You think it's bad?
Can you write your notes in your journal like?
Oh, so much better. Sniffing essential oils.
Can you put some on my mask? Thank you. Oh, so much better.
You smell
Don't
it?
do that until hot dog number 5.
No.
This is my notes for 2 weeks of hot dog. Hot dog was smelly and mushy.
But
Yeah.
what was the difference from week 1 of it?
Hot dog appeared moldy and smelly. This hot dog was smelly and mushy. Like totally going away.
All right, what are we doing?
Hot dog number 2. This one was actually in a desiccant and not the sand desiccant. Ooh.
You never know if one of these is gonna surprise you and be really nasty, even
No,
though
you
it wasn't.
don't.
Even though it wasn't that bad last time. Oh, it's black.
That's because it's dried up.
That's what mummies look like after sitting in those things for a while.
Oh man.
Here, babe.
1.1 ounces
This is in baking soda and
baking soda.
oh, just baking soda. Did they use baking soda to mummify mummies?
No, but they used a mixture called natron, which is kind of like a modern day mixture of Epsom salt and baking soda.
Got it. And there's no Epsom salt in this one, right?
No.
You make the observation compared to the other one. Could we?
Dog was sturdy, dry, and not disintegrating.
Good.
Okay.
Dry. That's a key word. Dry. Okay, what do we got next?
Hot dog number 3, Epsom salt only.
Okay. What are you expecting here?
Sort of like a hardness at the beginning, but then being able to break it away. It's hot dog number 3. It's really hard. Oh wow, 0.9 ounces.
A lot of the moisture's gone.
Yeah.
Next up.
So this is hot dog number 4. This is half baking soda and half Epsom salt, which would also equal natron, which is the formula that ancient Egyptians would use on dead bodies.
All right, what are you expecting on this one?
Very hard.
The hot dog to be hard?
Nope, the desiccant. That's still pretty hard. Ugh. Some chunks on there. It's still pretty hard.
Smell it.
No. It's disgusting. You don't smell your science experiment.
Or you do on accident.
I'm so not looking to that one. It literally grew with sand. Oh.
Well, what's growing inside of it?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
It's gonna be alive when you open it. What if
Yes,
it's-
it is.
What if it starts wiggling?
It's alive. It's alive.
There's a palpable panic going on in the room right
Get the
now
masks. Get this.
because
Get
we
this.
are about to open the
Hot dog.
hot dog that is buried in sand. I'm going no mask, folks. I'm gonna go no mask on this. I gotta experience what they experience. I gotta try it.
Just to let you know, you might be experiencing worse than what we did because
I know.
this is
I know.
Go code red. Smell the lemon. Smell the lemon.
I am so nervous.
It's
Do
scary.
we have a bucket?
You're not gonna need a bucket. You have a mask.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Listen, you're cracking that. I'm not. Can you pinch that down?
All right. Are you gonna be able to take the camera if I have to put the mask on?
Yeah, as long as I'm not in the sink, for sure.
Oh, there's stuff growing in the sand bowl.
Here it is. Number 5. Kenya, it's just mold.
It grew something. You should probably have a mask on.
Yeah, it's definitely growing something. It looks like a cloud hanging over it.
Okay, Mom, I'm not digging in that.
It's your science experiment.
Trying to smell. Can we
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Can we go outside?
It's not dead animal though. It's like,
Musty.
yeah.
Yeah. Can we
Ugh.
go outside?
It's like dirty socks at this point. No, let's just get it done.
I can't touch it. I cannot touch it. There's stuff in the sand.
Kenya,
It is fuzzy.
Kenya, you're doing this. This is your experiment.
Panic, okay?
Oh my god.
Kenya.
Kenji, come on, baby. You can do this.
No, I can't. That thing is fuzzy. The sand. Have you ever seen fuzzy sand before? Oh.
Oh, baby, come on, please. I'm so afraid.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's just... You're peeling it. If this was a mummy, he would have just lost his arm.
We can't measure it.
Did you find it yet?
Oh. She chopped it up. Oh.
It's disintegrated. You won't be able to get a measurement on it.
Have you guys ever seen fuzzy sand before? Oh gosh. Dad, that's fuzzy sand. Lincoln! It's fuzzy sand!
He fell apart. I only have half a body.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to measure it.
Don't try it in the sand. Too weak sand gets fuzzy.
We have to take a picture.
It does smell pretty bad though. I don't understand what the problem is.
Oh, Luke,
They think it smells really bad, but I don't get it. It smells a little bad, but it's not that bad. Oh boy. She's going to the trash. She's got to throw it away. Did you get pictures?
yeah?
Good.
Stop eating that. He ate it all.
I've got some stuck in my teeth.
Oh, I'm gonna be ill.
I really didn't think it was as bad as what they thought it was. I mean, it definitely had a stench to it.
come on.
No, it had a stench to it, don't get me wrong, but it might not have been bad as it was last week. But there was nothing left of that hot dog. It was just Jello at best.
Come on.
And fuzzy sand.
And there was fuzzy sand. I got a picture of the fuzzy sand. But I really think it was, you know, it just made me hungry.
Stop, please.
Okay, so the sand hot dog is gone. It's in the trash can. And
It still smells.
we're now having to take some notes, but there's really not any measurements that we can write down because there was nothing left of that thing. It was pretty disintegrated. I just ate a hot dog, on the other hand, and I feel full now. But I didn't realize how bad it was going to bother these two that I was eating a hot dog while they were unpacking the sand one.
I'm gonna get sick.
All right, what are you writing down for this one?
Desiccant was fuzzy, couldn't take measurements because it was decomposing.
There's some violent sound coming from the restroom over there.
I do feel a little nauseous, but I mean, that was disgusting.
What was it?
The fuzzy sand and you actually being able to eat a hot dog. Oh.
I heated it up first. It wasn't like it was cold.
But that fuzzy sand, when I saw it,
Can you stop?
that was... Oh my gosh, that scared me so bad. I was afraid something wasn't gonna come
It just looked
up.
like a cloud on the sand.
Oh.
Could you have eaten a hot dog?
Will you stop? Oh. It was so mushy, and then it mushed between your teeth.
Was
Which one you got here?
hot dog number 6, sugar. I'm gonna start digging. Desiccant's sort of hard.
So it smells like jerky, huh?
Yep.
What's the desiccant on this one?
Sugar, and actually it worked the best last week.
Well, what do you mean by the best? Does the best means
Best
it holds
like
its size and shape the best?
no, best by mean it
Preserving
dried
it the
out
best.
the best.
Okay.
I mean, it smells like beef jerky. Looks
Can
like
we
it, too.
stop talking about smells?
Fuzzy sand is just creepy. Did you guys see that? It was like all fluffy on the sand. It was disgusting.
That's just mold.
Oh! Oh.
That's what mold does. It grows. Fungus. That little container was full of fungus and bacteria.
Was it hard for you to eat a hot dog?
It wasn't that bad actually. I just didn't think about that I was eating the same thing that was in the sand.
Ew.
Could you have eaten a hot dog well?
Probably not after that fuzzy sand. But if there was no fuzzy sand, I probably would have been fine.
The smell? The smell wouldn't have gotten
to you? The smell was bad.
Yeah, that was probably the worst.
Yeah, it was really bad.
How are you doing? You hanging in there?
Yeah.
Smell your
Finding my happy place.
your essential oils, finding her happy place.
Lemon.
All right, are we done with this experiment?
Yes.
We're missing one. Where'd the fifth one go?
And this first
That
one.
is no longer staying in our house.
No. Good,
All right.
Good eating, raccoons.
I think we should have brought it to the science fair and let people smell it. We could charge them.
Wait, so there's Kenya's science fair experiment done. Now the last thing she has to do is get a board put together, and she presents at the science fair. For all those people at home that want to mummify a hot dog, personally, I don't recommend it.
What did you think of that experiment? Week 2, how did it go for you?
I think it went not as bad as week 1. I wouldn't say it was horrible because I kind of knew what to expect on week 1. That I was not expecting to have happen what happened. However, my husband behind the camera eating the hot dog that I didn't think was going to happen, that was a bit much.
Okay.
That put you over the edge when
it did. When
that made you run out of the house.
Yeah, I still
Instant replay of her running out of the house right here.
The day has finally come for Kenya to present her science fair project at the science fair. So we are very excited. We are out of the house after being quarantined for almost a week. Both of the kids have been sick. Poor Lincoln had the actual flu. Kenya caught a cold and it turned into a sinus / upper respiratory infection. So we've kind of been under quarantine for a while, so it's nice to be outside of the house. I'm excited to see Kenya present her science fair project. She's done really well, and hopefully she has some good success with this. We have actually one of the judges in the car, but I don't know that he's going to be judging her group. Are you ready to judge?
I am ready. Those kids don't know what's coming their way.
I feel bad. Don't make any
Don't
of
make
them
kids
cry.
I'll be nice.
All right, what are you looking for today?
You know, I'm looking for creativity. I'm looking for kids who really understand the experiments they conducted and have the ability to articulate that.
Kenya, what was the most memorable thing about your project?
Good memorable or bad memorable?
I don't know.
Good memorable would be that I got to have a little taste of what it was like in ancient Egypt to mummify hot dogs. I thought it was really cool too, because ancient Egypt has always been an interest of mine, a very deep interest. The bad memorable thing is that fuzzy sand and stinky smell.
Okay.
That was bad. Dad eating hot dogs.
I didn't even know that Egyptians had hot dogs until Kenya did this experiment. So that was a real learning for me, is that Egyptians really enjoyed hot dogs. I didn't know that.
Okay. Did you
and that
enjoy your hot dog?
And that they loved hot dogs so much that they would actually like bury them and like try to preserve them after they died.
No, but actually ancient Egyptians did mummify very close pets, including cats, dogs, and even monkeys. But their foods they ate were consisted of dates, figs, and porcupines.
Okay.
No, hedgehogs. Sorry, hedgehogs.
Did they eat guinea pigs?
No, they did not eat guinea pigs.
All right, you two. Well, best of luck to both of you.
I'm gonna need it.
Hey, buddy. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Yeah.
You look a lot better than what you have been. We'll just say that much.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's off to the science fair, and we'll see if Kenya brings home a ribbon.
Hopefully a blue ribbon, if any ribbon.
Guys, we are at the science fair. Here's Kenya with her board. This is what she came up with after the horrifying hot dog experience.
Smile after when you're done. I know. Because I ran.
That's pretty gross. It was.
So then you're telling me I wasn't the only one who had to run from my experiment? No? I had to run from my experiment. After I opened up the container, you had to run away? I ran away. Because it was so bad. Oh, it's you're like, it looked scary. It looks like this. One of them looks like, another one looks like a tooth just embedded into it.
There's one of Kenya's friends. Here's Lennon's. This is another one of Kenya's friends' boards.
Hi.
I've been waiting for this. Yeah, it's been up on my mind. Oh, it's hard to resist. Feeling like one of a kind. Oh, now the hard time's over. And for a moment, I won't look back now. Yeah, and it's moving closer. I can feel it coming. Oh, now it's my time now. It's another game that I'm playing now. 'Cause it's finally here, finally, yeah, yeah. Oh, 'cause it's finally here, finally, yeah. Ooh, I've been staring again.
First place goes to Kenya Davis.
Congrats, honey. Good job. Good awesome, huh?
We are done, and we have a winner.
I can't believe I got first place. I'm so excited.
Was it worth all the torture?
Yeah.
How was judging?
It was easy. I only had to judge 4 tables, so it was pretty easy for me.
Did you make anybody cry?
No, they all did a very good job. Clearly, they knew their stuff.
Science fair is done. We can check that off now. No more smelly hot dogs.
No more smelly hot dogs.
I sure could use a hot dog right about
So
now.
can I. Yeah, we should also.
It's been fun with the monster hot dogs. We hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
I thought to reach the sky, even though it took a while. I know that I